Welcome to a Just for Laughs episode on the Out of Bounds podcast. I'm your host Terry, and today talking about the time that I got rejected by the whole 7th grade class. And so this was, as you know, in 7th grade, and I would say this was a time where I didn't exactly like girls like that yet. I definitely was aware of what girls, that I was cool with. And I was aware of which girls everybody considered to be the cute girls, quote unquote, or the popular girls. But I never really had like a desire for a relationship or anything up until this point. So anyway, I won't, get into everybody's name, but there was this girl in 7th grade, Letitia, and I really liked her. And so I don't know, man. It was just, we was cool. We liked some of the same stuff. She was real funny. Whatever the reasons, I liked her. And this day, particular day, we had a field trip, and I just decided like this was the day that I'm gonna go for it. Like this was the day that I started to be into girls like on a dating level. And as I said before, up until that point, like, yeah, I knew which girls was cool, I thought was cute, but on this day, for some reason, my heart just, was ready for it. I walked into school with 90s music playing on Townsend. Come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. And so I was like, I'm going for it. I'm gonna ask her to, go out. Let's date. And so the plan was simple. The heist was easy. Letitia's best friend, her locker was next to mine. And so I saw her every day. And I was like, okay, I went up to her. I was like, yo, I like your girl. Tell her I said what's up. Tell your girl I said what's up. And she like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, man, go ahead and let her know what let her know what I'm saying so I can see if she picking up what I'm putting down. And her friend was supposed to be the hookup person. It was supposed to be real smooth. And so I was nervous the whole morning because we didn't have class. We had homeroom, and then from there we was going to the trip. So I was nervous because I didn't see her. I didn't see Letitia yet. And so we ended up going to the trip, and it was some like Martin Luther King Jr. Celebration or something. I don't know, but because I didn't pay attention. So we got on the buses, and like the whole 7th grade class went. Like I said, we went to this college that was nearby in the auditorium. And so this is like a full stage and everything. Like our whole class fit in there with some other people. And so I'm searching, I'm looking for her. I'm like, where is she at? Where is she at? So I could go up to her. She already got the question. So now I need the answer. I see her friend. I'm like, yo, did you tell her? She's like, yeah, I told her. Did she say something? She's like, I don't know. She didn't say nothing yet. And so we get seated, and I realize that she is on the complete opposite end of the row. And so we're in a gigantic auditorium. There's like I said, our whole 7th grade class is pretty much in these 2 rows, and I'm on one end, she's on the other end. And so I'm just like, okay, at this point, I'm not going to be able to find out until lunchtime or, until we get back to the school. I'm going to just let it go. But then, like, me and her making eyes at each other down the way, but then I start seeing everybody's head start turning. And it just keeps coming down the road, down the road, down the road. And I'm like, what's going on? Then somebody tapped me and was like, yo, Letitia said that she heard that you like her, and she said she don't want to go out with you. And I'm like, wait, what? And so I was just like, man, like the whole grade just passed that information down to me. You know what I'm saying? Playing Chinese telephone and stuff with my heart. And I was so embarrassed. I'm slinking into my chair. Just, I don't even want nobody to see. And then like I'm peeking over, and all I see is Letitia. She's like leaning over into the aisle, and she's just, waving her arms like, no, I didn't say that. And I'm like, wait a minute, she didn't say that? So I'm like, okay. So she do want to go out with me. And so me and my friend high-fiving and stuff. I'm like, oh, she want to go out. And so it goes all the way back down the road. Like, dang, oh, so you actually do want to go out with Terry, or you like him. And then I'm just looking. I'm like, okay, I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, boy, we going out. And then it comes back down the road. Everybody turn their head. And they was like, no, she didn't say yes. She said that she not sure. And I'm like, wait a minute. So like, I'm looking back at her. She in the aisle again, crossing her arms. No. And I'm at this point, like the whole 7th grade, we have not even paid attention to one thing that this people have done on stage. We are all invested into if this girl is going to say yes or no to me. And I have all of my friends just looking at me, dying laughing, like, dude, it's one thing, as we know, to be rejected in silence. It's one thing to be rejected, in a bubble. But when you get rejected in an open auditorium, I'm pretty sure there's people from other schools that know I got rejected. And they were probably like, man, yeah, you remember 7th grade? That girl told old boy that she did not want to date him at that field trip. And so it was all bad. It was all bad for my first little crush to, step out on fate and on Martin Luther King celebration of all days. And so for her to just completely be like, no, that's not happening. And so next thing I hear is happy birthday to you. And they just jamming, celebrating Martin Luther King's glory. And I'm in my seat crying. And so I ended up talking to her later. And like, yeah, it was complete Chinese telephone. Like she didn't really say nothing. Like people just started on their own, took it upon themselves to lie and say different things. But she basically was like, give me some time to think about it. And we never ended up dating. I don't know if we could ever live that one down. So yeah, that was the time where the whole 7th grade class got to reject me. So anyway, go to the comment section if you got your own embarrassing stories and stuff like that. Or if you found it funny, thumbs up, subscribe, share it around. And until next episode.